Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my coffee break. Today I'm going to be trying a local roaster's coffee that they actually started selling at the grocery store. But they're a local local roaster on the west side of San Antonio, and they're called Shotgun Roasters. And they just now put out like 4 different coffees that they roasted in the local marketplace. And they got this at Walmart. It took them a long time, not Shotgun Roasters, Walmart. It took them a long time to put it on the shelf. I went last week and they had the little stickers for the coffee. And so I went and asked them and said, "Are you guys going to put out the coffee?" And they said, "Well, we haven't got it in yet." So then yesterday I went and they were on the shelf. And but you know what? They forgot to put the SKU on them to sell, because when I went up there to pay for it, I scanned. I said, "Wait a minute! There's no place to scan." So I had to ask the gentleman to help me out with that. So he had to look it up on the Walmart app to see what the price was. I told him what the price was, but he had to look it up on there. So this is a Guatemala blend. Here on the side, it has a little story. It says, 2017, we began home roasting at our Tobin Hill shotgun style house while offering hot cups of freshly roasted coffee to passerbys. And it started gaining popularity. So they made a leap to roasting facilities near downtown San Antonio. Well, they say, sometimes people say San Antonio. So, but they're saying downtown San Antonio, nearly equipped with a San Franciscan coffee roaster, Shotgun House Roasters opened its doors in 2018 to fully serve coffee house and roastery, and we're humbled to outfit a simple slogan: drink fresh coffee. And we hope that you are doing just that while reading this. So that's their little story. It says fresh coffee. Oh, that's green. That's kind of that is Go Texan. That's what that says. But it's picking up the green screen. So there's their little symbol. I was surprised. This is kind of a bluish green, but it didn't pick it up. But the yellow is picking it up. It says it has notes of cocoa, caramel, and lemon. So that's what. There we go. And I've been to both their coffee shops, and really nice people. So I'm going to make a pour over today. Here's what the beans look like. It smelled really good when I opened up the package. It smelled really good. And this is, hey Naboo, thank you for joining me. And this is what it looks like ground in my hand grinder. Smells really good. The only thing is the stickers. The stickers starting to come off. I think they use the same kind of bag and they just put the stickers on them. So here we go. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. We're going to make a pour over. So this coffee is a Guatemala blend. I got my pour over. And I got my coffee. I'll put my coffee in here. Oop, make sure it all comes out. There we go. We got it all. How are you today, Naboo? It's about 9:30 here this morning. So I got my caffeine cup. So we're gonna I gotta get this kettle. Careful, it's hot. And so here we go. We're gonna make a pour over. And yeah, at that coffee shop, The one that's near downtown, the coffee shop near town, that's where they have their roaster at. And they told me that you can go a certain time and they're roasting the coffee in this. It's all smoky, and they have this big roller door that they can open up, and all the smoke goes out. They told me I should go one day when they're doing that. I'm going to hold that up to them, but I want to see that. I want to see that being done. The coffee shop that I went to yesterday, they also roast their own coffee, but they sell it in-house. I don't think they put it out in the market yet. But they have one. Shotgun Roasters has a coffee shop near Woodlawn Lake, sort of in the area that I was in yesterday. And then they have one down South Flores. And yeah, they're very nice people. What did I get? I think the last time I went, I got honey lavender or something like that. So this coffee smells really good brewing. I got to, I'm gonna put this over here, this little thing, so that way when I take the coffee out, I can put coffee filter off. It's just taking a while. I should have brought a little spoon. It gets clogged up sometimes. Yep, that's what it's doing. It's getting clogged up. I should have brought a spoon. You try to remember everything that you need to do this, and sometimes you forget. Oh well. Looks like almost enough to give it a taste anyway. So how's everybody today? Thank you for joining me on YouTube, Naboo. Yesterday, I was making a short, and the top of my I have a phone holder that I use for my tripod, and it broke just when I was putting my phone on, and so I had to. I guess I should have just got my gimbal. That's what I'm using now, my gimbal. I should have just went and got that. Instead, I used like a clamp that goes onto the table and it clamps on the phone. So it was a little wobbly. Human, yeah. Yeah, that's true. We're just being human, I guess, if we forget stuff, or just trying to. Well, my water had already boiled, so I didn't want it to get cold, and so. Well, we're just gonna have to. Almost done. These beans were kind of tough to grind. It was weird. I used my hand grinder. This other coffee that I got, it must be they must be really dry or something, because it's really easy to grind the beans. The other coffees that I got from the bean box, those were real tough, and this one was kind of tough to grind too. I'm glad I didn't try that, come out here and grind my coffee and then not be able to. I mean, I did it, but it just takes a while. You can hear the birds outside. My neighbor has a fairly new puppy. I mean, it's not really a puppy. It's probably about maybe a year old, I guess. And they adopted it, and she was barking this morning. And kind of like it goes, she barks right where the bedroom window is, and it disturbs my wife. So here we go. Well, I think we have enough coffee there to try. Next time, Ken, remember to bring your spoon. See, I didn't answer myself, so that's okay. You can say something to yourself, as long as you don't answer like, okay, next time I will. All right, here we go. So that's what our coffee looks like. And this is, it doesn't say if it was dark roasted. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, there's some people that say, for San Antonio, they'll say San Antone. A lot of country songs, they say San Antone. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like you say San Antone. But it's whatever your preference is. You never answer yourself? Well, maybe sometimes you go, why did I do that? And then you go, wait a minute, don't answer yourself. Oh my, that's really good. I'm not left-handed, so I gotta go back the other way. Okay. That's the, well, no, you can't. That's the, how many milliliters this cup? The 500 milliliter. Imagine drinking 500 milliliters of coffee. And I got 200 milliliters. But there we go. That is really good. They had different ones. They had different coffees. Some of them were a light roast. They actually did say light roast. But that, it says, I don't know if you can see it. Let me go over this way. It says, perfect in San Antonio, Texas on. So, a lot of country songs, they would say, you know, going down to San Antonio. But, yeah. But I guess that's just our little pet name for San Antonio. Hey, Marcos. You saw it? No, I actually, what I did was I got, I have a Puerto Rican, not Puerto Rican, Costa Rican coffee, and I made that in my mocha pot, and then I got orange juice, and then I got Topo Chico sparkling water. And what you do is you put the orange juice, a little bit of orange juice on the bottom of the glass, ice, and then you pour the coffee. And then just on the top of it, you pour a little bit of sparkling water. And yeah, it's really good. I had done it before, but I wanted to make that short with that. And somebody asked me, hey, was that really good? It was really good. But you know, you got two acidy things. The coffee has acid and the orange juice has acid. So you want to really be sure you brush your teeth afterwards, after drinking that. Because you really be hard on your teeth. It's really good. If you try it, let me know. Same thing with lemonade and coffee. It's really good. Blend those together. Marcos, I'm trying a coffee that is a coffee shop, two coffee shops here called Shotgun Roaster House, and they do have a roaster at one of their coffee shops, And they actually put out a coffee in the marketplace, and it looks like this, called Shotgun Roasters, or Shotgun House Roasters. And this one's a Guatemalan. It's really good. I like it. I have to lift my glasses, sorry. You don't make it. You just go to the store. Now, I bet you, have I seen it in a, I wonder if, if you asked for it. If you asked for, if you went to a coffee shop, maybe if you went to, I don't know about Roadrunner Coffee, I wonder if they would have it. I haven't been, they haven't opened that one, well, I think they just opened up the Roadrunner Coffee off of Calabria. I haven't been there yet. I need to try that, because you said that was really good. Roadrunner Coffee. I made a pour over with this coffee. And this coffee is a little expensive, but I really wanted to try it. It's this is $12.50, but it's a big bag of coffee though. It's 12 ounces. It's whole bean. So I ground it up this morning with my hand grinder. I would almost suggest use the electric grinder because it took me a minute to grind it. But I got a good workout though. Yeah. But I think you could probably ask for it at somewhere. You say, hey, I saw this guy. I thought he was crazy, but he made an orange juice coffee, and it looked pretty good. And it was really good. And adding that Topo Chico sparkling water made it really refreshing. I made that video last night, so I hadn't drank the coffee yet. I mean, I drank it when I tested it, but I didn't want to be up all night. So I kept it in the refrigerator. So I'll probably have it later on today, because I'm just having a little bit of coffee now. So. You try to see if Roadrunner has it. There's several new coffee trucks. I tried that one. It's actually by my old high school, called 8 Ball, and that was really good. The guy was really nice. I asked him what coffee that he would suggest. I said, what's your favorite coffee? And he said, Coco Cayeta. Hope I said that right. And it's a Mexican caramel. It's really good. In Castle Hills? No, no, I didn't go to school in Castle. On the south side, off of South Alamo Street. There's several coffee trucks in that area. It's called 8 Ball Coffee Truck, and it's called Coco Cayeta. It has caramel and coconut. That was really good. The one by in Castle Hills, that is What's Brewing. They have a coffee shop off of San Pedro and Raspity, and they have pinball machines there. And then during the COVID, they bought that. It used to be a hamburger place. You thought I went to Churchill? No. I went to school on the south side. I went to Wheatley, which is Breckenridge now. And it looks totally different. I drove by it just for old time's sakes. I didn't stop there, but I drove by, and it has a totally new building. I think they tore down the main building, and it looks totally different. And I was telling somebody yesterday, when I went to that bakery, that when I was going to work off of 35, there's Burbank High School, and that looks different too. That was one of our rivals. They used to paint the bulldog purple. It wasn't me, but somebody would paint the bulldog purple. I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm not a Churchill Charger. I used to live, well, my wife and I first got married. Well, we didn't get married the second time. The first time we got married, we lived in some apartments behind Churchill High School. And at that time, they were called Waterbridge, but now they're called something else. We lived there for a little while. I wonder if I can get some more coffee out of this. It's really good. There you go. Here we go. Let's get my kettle. I forgot a spoon to kind of stir the ground, so that way it would actually go a little faster. Churchill. But yeah, right across the street from the high school, What's Brewing, very, very good. I even told my boss about it. He asked me, he says, "Is that a pretty good coffee place?" And I said, "Oh yeah. Yeah, we'd have to try it." But the one they have on Rhapsody and San Pedro, it's in like an industrial park, and they have pinball machines there, so you can go and have your coffee and play pinball. Really cool. They have like I want to say like 15 pinball machines. Well, that's really neat. No, I'm not good. It's going really slow, so it's gonna be a minute before it actually drips. So remember next time to bring a spoon so you can kind of stir it. Hey Marcos, did I say that word right? Coco cajeta. It's a salted caramel. No, it's not salted. It's coconut with caramel. It was really good. It's just like when you go down South Alamo Street, right over there near off of 35 in South Alamo. You can go to they go out of business. Oh, I see. It always changes. Oh, it was Scooter Coffee, really? Yeah, I think it used to be Rally's Hamburger, I think. I don't remember exactly. A lot of the businesses changed. Even right across the street there used to be the Incredible Pizza, but it's not there no more. I don't know exactly where they moved to, but they have bumper cars and all kinds of stuff. Well, I just got a little bit more coffee out of there. It's all right. We'll just let's finish this and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, there's another coffee truck called the Drink Tank, and they're right down 1604 and Shanefield, and I want to try them too. The only thing is, when I went to 8 Ball coffee truck, he had told me they didn't have tables, and I actually want to sit down and have my coffee there. So I actually took a TV tray, a table, and then he goes, "Oh, I got some tables," and so he set one up for me. So I think when I go to a coffee truck that doesn't have tables, I'm going to take that. and maybe a chair, and I go, look at that guy. He's just sitting down having a coffee and having a good old time talking to his friends. But maybe I should get a better looking little table to take with me. But I haven't tried them yet. There's actually a couple. That bakery that I went yesterday, Pandaria Jimenez. They also, well, I guess what they're operating in two different. I think they have one business, but they have the coffee shop and the bakery, and so the coffee shop part is called Dulces Sueños. I think I said it right. Sweet Dreams in Spanish. And then the bakery part is Pandaria Jimenez. And very nice people. They're very nice. Excuse me, when I pulled up to the coffee shop, I noticed one of the windows was shattered. And it's kind of dangerous with the window being shattered like that. It could, on the other side of the window was like a bar where you. Yeah, that's it. Sweet Dreams. That's the name of the coffee shop. And it turns out they had a drive-by. They said they caught on their video cameras. That's what's pretty cool about people having video cameras outside. But they caught this guy going on a motorcycle, just going. And then he came back around. But I didn't see, but right next to that bakery and coffee shop, there's like a Democrat association or something. So I hope, they weren't, I mean, they happen at 1 o'clock in the morning. So luckily, I mean, I wish it didn't happen at all, but at least nobody was there, so, and it looked like that was the only damage that they sustained from that. That's just crazy. And the poor barista, every time somebody came in, he had to say why the window was shattered. That's terrible. And they're off of Fredericksburg Road. I think it's in Woodlawn. It's near Woodlawn Lake. So, well, if you get a chance, I was trying to see if they had a website, so that way you can. Well, that's the founders. I don't know if you can see that, Eddie and Jessica. It's picking up my green screen, but yeah, if you get a chance to. Try this Shotgun Roaster House coffee. They have different ones. I said, I haven't had a Guatemala coffee in a while, so I wanted to try. And Walmart, next time, don't take so long to put them out. Because the guy, one guy told me, he goes, oh yeah, we actually found them back there in the store. And I go, you can't sell them if you don't put them out on the floor. So, well, thank you everybody for joining me today on my coffee break. I had a really good Guatemala coffee, and it's really good. And I appreciate the company while I'm drinking my coffee. And everybody have a great day, great morning, great afternoon, wherever you at. Naboo, have a great evening. I know it's evening there. So, well, maybe it's afternoon. Maybe it's like 5. I think last time I came on, you said it was like 11 o'clock at night. So, and Marcos, have a great day. I don't know if you're off today, But I'm off. Everybody have a great day, great morning, great afternoon. Remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. So thank you for watching me and having a coffee. And I hope you're having a coffee too while we talk. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Oh, you close? Well, have a good close. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.